Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Age of Mythology Retold cast. Today, we have a good one for you. In the upper right, we have Bayou. We'll go with Bayou. Gonna be playing as the Red Kronos. And in the bottom left, we have Darth Scorpy. Gonna be playing as Hades. The map is going to be Oasis. Now it is stuttering a little bit, but this usually fixes itself after a few moments. And we'll see if it actually does that. Hades, known for being a pretty strong civilization, strong god. We've seen them throughout the both betas thus far, and people have done some interesting things. Some people play very defensively with Hades, and then I've also seen some like crazy build orders with Hades. I think the craziest one was from Fitzbro, where he rushed a villager center, threw it down next to his opponent's TC, dropped in the sentinels, and then just had a bunch of structures just parked right outside his opponent's base, and was just basically moving in next to his opponent's base and just taking over. I thought it was a pretty interesting game. Finally catching it live. Awesome. Thanks for being here. And thanks for watching the videos. Let's take a look at the relics. Drop sites, ox carts, houses, and manors cost less and are built faster. Heroes regenerate hit points while fighting enemy units. That's actually really good. That's a really, really good relic. The other one is increases the attack of counter infantry units. In the bottom right, we have villagers are cheaper. Okay, there's some pretty strong relics this game out on the map. Quite a few sheep are out here now. As the Atlanteans, if you haven't seen the Atlanteans yet, your villagers are pretty special. You don't actually have to go out onto the map and build either a lumber yard, granary, gold mine. You can just send your villager to gather what they have to gather, and they'll go and do that. And the resources that they're gonna get go right into their mule, which in turn goes right into your actual resource bar. You don't actually have to wait for them to drop off resources. It's just automatic. So like when they're farming, you just get like a slow trickle of food. It's not like they have to drop it off every few minutes or a few seconds. So it's a little different, but it's also, in my opinion, a lot easier to manage. So if you're looking for a god to play that is a little, I guess, simpler in terms of the economics, that's one way to look at it. I mean, you could play this one of these three gods. Yeah, I think it was Kronos, Uranus, or Gaia, and it could be a much easier way for you to actually manage your economy and to focus more on military. All right, so right now it looks like we've got about 4 villagers on wood, about the 5th one going in now. We've got 4 on gold. And it looks like we got some villagers out here really far away at this granary. Going to be getting some giraffes. Got quite a few back at home. The reason he's at the giraffes already is because he's almost finished up with the zebras down here. And of course, he wants to save the sheep for later. Or the goats for later. Let them get fattened up. All right, second age is now up for Bayou. Oh, I'm starting to stutter again. Interesting. What's going on, Fob? Oh, it fixed itself. That's good. All right, so we've got a counter barracks going to be coming up next to that temple. Now, what I've seen, yesterday is people, when they played Kronos and they got to the next stage really quickly, they would take these Prometheans that they got and they would send them straight across the map and try to go harass with the Prometheans. They're actually pretty quick, especially in their smaller forms. we've got quite a few villagers now working in multiple sites. He's got a few up here in the upper right that are no longer gathering anything. So hopefully Bayou notices that and gets them back to work on some food, because if he doesn't, he's going to run out pretty quickly. Right now, the economy of both players seems to be pretty strong. Darth is still in the first age. He's about to hit the next age up right now. And I'm interested to see if he actually starts to get offensive here with his units, or if he's going to start playing defensive. Might go for a second TC quicker. And we've got the Minotaur out here. Okay, my bad. Not Minotaur. Minotaur. Ooh. Not gonna lie, as cool as the Minotaur is, watched a few games with the Cyclops where they pick up the unit and they throw it, and I gotta be honest, that is a little more satisfying than the throw or the kickback that the Minotaur does, which is it's still pretty awesome, don't get me wrong, but the throw is a really, really funny animation to watch. And so both players' economy is still looking pretty good. Bayou is ahead in bank. Was ahead in military, not so much anymore, and is slightly ahead in villager count. But it's all very, very, very equal right now. It's very minute details. Oh, I think he's got an upgrade. Applied upgrades, Prometheus and alluvial clay. Interesting. Got a little bit of an engagement down here going off already. Looks like Darth Scorpion is going to be going out onto the map. Going to start chasing down Bayou, looking for some actual damage to get done. And he's got quite a few of the Prometheans here. They're actually going to start engaging already. And Darth Scorpion has decided he doesn't want to do that. Could bring his hero forward. I think he needs to get one more hero in there to help out with these fights. Does he have any back at home? I'm not seeing any other heroes yet. Well, so far, they've both, picked at each other a little bit, but we're not seeing any full commits from either player just yet. All right, so blue is going to be going up top, red down south, so their armies are not going to meet. The question is, once Scorpion's army actually makes it to Bayou's base, is Bayou going to come back home, or is he going to go on offense immediately afterwards? We're going to find out here in a second. Looks like red is moving out there. We can see it in the radar. Going straight left, looking for something to kill. Hasn't found anything yet. And now back at Bayou's base. Bayou's base here. We're going to be seeing Scorpion immediately going in. I think the Minotaurs have their upgrade as well. I can tell from their armor. Yeah, so we got Labyrinth of Minos and Earplugs from Athena. Got one little building kill and immediately backs off. Doesn't want to commit. Bayou definitely has to do something, though. This seems very, very passive from Bayou here. A lot of damage coming in towards the TC. These units look so good. And Scorpion's going to back off, luring the units out, not going to let them use the TC or the towers to help defend themselves. Promethean trying to defend by himself here. He brings in another one. But this army from Scorpio is just way too big. Even gonna be seeing a heal dropped in from Scorpio as well, just to seal the deal, making sure he wins this fight. And just like that, Bayou is actually going to be returning home with the army he had down south instead of counterattacking. If he was going to return home with those units, I think he should have done that quite a while ago. Returning home now seems to be a bit of a waste. TCN towers, though, from Bayou, putting in quite a bit of damage on top of this army. But Scorpio has done such a good job going in there, killing units, killing a few villagers, that this engagement has definitely been worth it. I also like that he's attacking in multiple spaces now, not just attacking from one angle. Again, though, I don't know. Bayou is just leaving this army here. I really don't know what the play is. Maybe he's trying to build up just enough to go in for one big attack onto Scorpio, which is possible. All right, huge fight actually starting to happen now. Bayou's main army versus Scorp's main army. That's a lot of Prometheans. Is the hero still alive in there? I don't actually see him. You need the heroes versus Prometheans. And those Prometheans just beat down everything Scorpio had. Always important to have your heroes, guys. That's actually kind of nuts. I mean, this looks like just a bully beatdown here. There's actually one hero in there. It's Ajax. He can't even move. Oh my god. How's Bayou ahead in the score? Well, now you know. Oh, that was actually kind of nuts. Achilles should be able to do a lot of damage to these, but that's still a lot of units. And they're just multiplying. When they die, they get split in half. This Promethean spam is actually hilarious, and I love it. Scorpio has 163 favor banked up. And it looks like we're going back into more of a passive game yet again. Bayou is up in score. Now, I don't know if that's because Scorpio has not been building villagers or what have you. We got a bunch of villagers here that got done mining the gold. They're just kind of chilling at the moment. Could bring those in to help out. But as of right now, Bayou is ahead. Slightly, but ahead. Scout. Oh, no, not a scout. It was one of his actual units getting picked on there. Going for berries. Is that all that's left? No, there's food on the map still, but deciding to go for berries. I probably just want to just go all the way across the map for a different kind of food source. And farms are starting to get made here as well. One of the interesting things about the Atlanteans, you don't have to actually put your farms next to your TC. You should, because, you know, you get protection, but they don't drop off anywhere. They just farm and they gather food. What mythic unit would I be? I mean, probably a Colossus. Colossus are amazing. It's kind of crazy that neither one of these players wants to fully commit versus the other. And we are still at a very, very equal game. Yeah, Bayou is no longer like leaving his army out on the map. He's leaving it straight at home. Playing a little scared, I think. A little concerned. Looks like a fight might actually happen up here in the north. He's going to see the TC up here. I doubt he'll attack it, right? Because he must know that his army's going to defend. Oh, yeah. I think Bayou's army is going to absolutely wipe the floor with Scorpies again, but we'll see. He does have 2 heroes in it this time. There is a heal, though, for Scorpy. That's going to be very, very good here. And Ajax goes down. Achilles, if he goes down, these Prometheans are just going to have their way with Scorpy here. Oh, my God. Bayou's army just absolutely demolished Scorpy. Is Baby a known player? I don't know. I couldn't find a game where I knew the players' names. I just went off their records. I didn't want to waste time like yesterday where I was wasting a lot of time between games, so I just kind of jumped into one. You just played them last game? Gotcha, gotcha. Where are these villages going? Are they trying to build a TC? Is that what it is? Okay. So this was that the third? Yes, the third TC getting built. So Scorpy doubling up on TCs here. I don't know. He did use Sentinels at home, so he doesn't get a free Sentinel for his expansion. I've seen some players, a lot of Hades players, they'll save their first Sentinel placement and they'll drop it in on one of their first expansions they get. We do see the third age is up now for Scorpy, so we're going to be seeing that curse power, which is so good. What the curse power does, the curse god power, you just target a bunch of your enemy's units, and then a bunch of them get turned into pigs, just like that, and just completely change the tide of a battle that you're in. Yeah, I don't think those 5 units will be able to take down that TC, and indeed they are not getting slapped back here. Third age is now up for Bayou as well. So Nemean Lions getting spammed out right now for Scorpio. That's going to be a lot of firepower here. But look at this. We got some Behemoths on the field. It's going to be Behemoths versus Nemean Lions. That's going to be a really epic battle when it does finally happen. We got a palace being built up in the front here. And that's going to help defend this forward location, of course, and the gold. A huge army down south as the Behemoths try to push up north. I wonder if he's going to try to use these 2 Behemoths to bait Scorpion to bring his entire army north. And then, of course, you can attack down south. But down south, Scorpy is ready. Let's see what these Nemean Lions can do here. Huge roars coming in. And, oh, he gets turned into pigs! This is not good for Bayou. And we see Trader actually go off there. Stealing one of the lions, but there's still 3 left. This fight was... I was going to say it was kind of close, but not really. I guess Scorpion kind of came out on top there. Scorpion putting in a lot of work. Behemoths in the north now, going to be going after this palace or fortress. Man, those Behemoths are so tough. We've officially named these guys Kevin. Kevin is a good boy. The bestest of boys. Fortress crumbles to the ground as the behemoths continue to fight forward. And now that army from down south that Scorpy had is up here again, and he's going to start defending this area. Those lions are going to come in, as well as the heroes, to help out. That TC is taking a beating. What a battle. As good as those behemoths are, I don't think they're really meant for this kind of combat. Yep. And one of the behemoths goes down. The second behemoth going to be on the menu next. And just like that, Scorpy has taken the fight. Bayou is ahead in score. Kevin be hitting hard AF? Absolutely.
Go close.
These heavy catapulties. Heavy catapults.
UG.
Oh my god, these names are insane for these units. Where's Shiran? He could probably put Kevin in his place. You're just gonna let him siege him down here? I guess he wants to build up as much as he possibly can before he goes and attacks. He does have a lot of gold to play with, while Scorpy has a lot of wood to use right now. So they both need to spend those resources, you know, as much as they can before pushing in. There is Shiran. Gonna drop a fortress right in his face. Looks like this fight could be. He's going to build a TC here as well, trying to fortify this location. And the fight has begun yet again. Those lions coming in, stunning everything with their roar. I actually can't really tell who's winning here. It looks like Bayou definitely has way more units, though. Yeah, okay. Well, way more units. I didn't realize how many units he actually had compared to his opponent right there. And just like that, Bayou is slapping back, using that massive army to take down Scorpy. I think if he fully commits here and continues forward, he'll probably win this game. That is brutal. There's nothing left. Villagers building up top. Another mining camp. Scorpion's starting to float, but I don't know if he can build enough units to stop this anyway. He is getting pushed all the way back to his teeth. It's funny watching units funnel through those chokes. Oh yeah, every single unit can be turned into a hero. It's very powerful. Now, is Bayou gonna get scared here, running into all this defense and then back off? I don't know. Another Nemean lion coming out, but I think there could be just too many troops here. But look at this, the blue bar is starting to fill back up. That means Scorpy is still continuing to fight back. Shiran is back out on the field. It is a very good unit. Nemean lion getting off a nice roar there yet again. And somehow Scorpius is evening out the game yet again. I don't understand this. Achilles out there destroying these units in combat. And some damage coming in. Be taking down that southern TC. Has successfully raided down here while fighting in the north. So while Scorpy has defended at his main, he has lost the southern TC. I mean, does it look? At the end of the day, is the name Destroyer not amazing for a unit? Like, if you're building a bunch of destroyers, you know you get a nice army. I'm pretty sure these are anti-building. Let me look. Infantry good against buildings. Yep. Well, there you go. That's what they do. Not very often in Age games do you have infantry units specifically designed for killing structures. I actually really like that. They're really tanky, and you can tell just from their outfits. I mean, they are built to tank damage here. And guys, seriously, we are about as even as it gets, right down the middle there, which is odd because the score seems to be Bayou's up by, you know, about 10,000, but everything else in the economic standpoint and military standpoint is even. So I find that interesting. Blue player seems more skilled, you say? Interesting. A lot of units getting pumped out here. We have Mythic Age about to be coming in for Bayou. And what's he going to be getting here? We'll find out in a moment. Oh, yeah. The little mini Titan dudes. The Centimanus. So these guys, I love watching them in combat. I loved them in the old Age of Mythology too. To me, they were like baby Titans because the way they acted. So what they do is actually jump in the air and slam. Or I think they jump in the air and slam. And they do this huge area of effect, like a little earthquake move. So it says a mighty giant who pounds the ground to knock back his enemies, good against human soldiers. And the last game that I've watched, I think it was yesterday, with these units, they are so good. We're gonna see it in the fight here in a minute. You guys will see what I'm talking about. They are so strong. I'd really like to see Bayou get aggressive. And look at these golden units, these champions. Oh my god, the graphics are so good, guys. I'm not gonna lie, these look so cool. Oh my god, now that's a unit right there. This game's never gonna end. Well, these golden champions are heading across the map, and there is a disgusting army up top. Look at that. So what he can do is hide by his palace. He's got to attack from the north as he's doing this. So he's going to run south here a little bit. He's got to just attack with this army, though. Look at these guys. He's not really making a decision here. I'm not sure why. He's going straight to the TC. He's trying to do like a sneak attack. They're stomping. It's because they're heavy. Look how tanky they are. Just these abomination. God, they're so strong. Are they going to have enough HP to kill this TC? No, they are not, but that was close. Considering they had the entire army of Scorpy hitting them, and they still almost got that TC is insane. That would have been a perfect time for Bayou to attack from the north. I don't know what he's doing. He needs to believe in himself and just attack. Counterattack down south now from Scorpy going after these palace. In the north, we have Bayou's army again just sitting here. Oh my god. Did he just... Wait, did he just teleport like 3 units? Oh no, I don't think he meant to do that. Oh no. I think he meant to teleport these units down here maybe? But instead he teleported 3 units up north. That didn't make any sense. I think that was a misplay on that god power possibly. But here comes a huge attack. This is going to force Scorpio to either return home or continue on offense. Is that a Titan gate? Oh my god. And here we go. He's returned home. We're going to see these guys in action if they get their pathing together. We need to see these guys start fighting units. They're bugging out a little bit. This game makes your 4090 hurt. My 4080's hanging in all right. Well, somehow, again, Scorpio has defended. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is here. I don't know why. We didn't even get to see these guys attack at all. They just kind of like walked around all confused. A third palace coming up. Oh my god. Both these players have massive banks. A fourth palace. Okay. So this is what we're doing now. Are we going to see a Titan in a game? Is that what we're going to see? If that comes out, right, Scorpio's dead. I mean, that's kind of the way this works, right? Oh my god, the siege is starting to beat down these palace down here. He must know he has to stop this Titan from coming out. Why is he worried about down south? I don't understand this. Red is confusing? You're telling me. The Sentimanis look so sick now. They absolutely do. Look at these guys. Dude, that's like a box art like army right there. Look at that. Oh my god, they're so cool looking. Let's see if I can turn the screen. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh no! I turned the screen for nothing. Figure out the reset button is, but that works. Well, Scorpio is going to take down all the structures down south here. It's going to force Bayou all the way back home in a moment. About 3/4 of the way there. Well, guys, you've been asking for a while to see a Titan in a real game, so you're about to see one. I don't see any way for Scorpio to stop this from happening. So he wants to build a wall up there, but that wall's not going to stop Bayou from just running straight down to Scorpio's base and stomping him to death. Unleashes a mighty Titan. Well, he's beating down everything in the north. This is going to rebuild the DC. Well, guys, we're about to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. What's my favorite god? Honestly, I like them all. I love watching every single one. That's a terrible answer. It's not what you're looking for. But I love that they're all so unique. Oh, just walks over that wall. Oh, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. I like that he leaves little magma trails on the ground. All right, Scorpio, what are you going to do? What's the play? I saw a teleport happen. Teleporting right on top of the army there. Oh, my God. We got the Chimera in here trying to hold it down. That Sentimanus not moving. Bugged out a little bit. Titan in the north. One Sentimanus goes down, the other one goes down immediately. That was not good. The unit's kind of bugged out there. Now all he has left is that Titan. Oh, God. In this narrow corridor. Oh my God, this is so cool. Guys, the graphics on this game. God. Boom. Got a little force up top yet again coming in. Titan's taking a lot of damage. Just gotta start getting some more done here. I run max everything. I run max everything. Like even anti-aliasing, I run it everything completely maxed out. Game works beautiful for me. I don't know. How do you kill that? Well, that's an honest question. That's an honest question. How do you kill a Titan? Well, you need to have just overwhelming numbers and force. Because your opponent is able to build a Titan. Yeah, there it goes. If your opponent is able to build a Titan, it's because they were very, very far ahead, more than likely. That's going to be the end of the game, guys. My name is Yo Desla, and I'll see you guys next time.